With six Grand Slam doubles championships to his name, Jamie Murray is one of the most successful tennis players in British history. His career started in Scotland alongside his wee brother Andy, under the watchful eye of his parents Judy and William. Do you like our Wimbledon? Kind of.
Very cool, yeah.
It's not bad, is it? But you want to pick up a racket. What a great idea. So what can we expect? What can we see on the channel? So,
yeah, I mean, I've been playing on the ATP Tour for kind of 13 years now and wanted to give something back to the game.
Yeah, sounds great.
I think it's a very unique lifestyle that we live as tennis players, and you know, I wanted to kind of give fans and people a sort of insight into that, all the sort of behind the scenes stuff that we do, because I think in tennis currently you kind of see the people walk onto court, play the match, and then they walk off. You don't kind of see what goes into getting them on the court. Right. You don't see the aftermath as well, the winning and losing. So there'll be a lot of instructional videos as well. I think YouTube's a great platform for that, for online tutorials.
Oh, it makes perfect sense. It's like having you as a coach, which is not a bad thing at all.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, I do my best, and look, it's free, you know, and people can, you know, they can do it at their own pace, in their own time, and you know, hopefully the videos will be kind of you know, for all sort of ages and levels and stuff.
Perfect sense, Jamie. It's great. But inspired by Gordon Ramsay, should I be worried? Are there sweaty bleepy
well,
things?
you'd be worried if you tried my scrambled eggs, I think. But when I moved down to London for the first time, and you know, I had to fend for myself, you know, I needed to cook, and I went onto YouTube and wanted to learn to cook scrambled eggs. So he was the man to go to. And
exactly.
It's funny. I still remember like the quotes and stuff that he was saying from the videos.
So you got that help from him, and you're hoping that people will get that sort of help from you, which makes perfect sense, of course. It's really interesting because, you know, obviously everybody knows your mum and knows your little brother, but your dad was the quiet man, but he had a lot to do with, you know, inspiring you and you know, supporting you, and especially when you were younger.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, my mum's obviously, you know, she's in tennis, she's in the public eye, and
she does great work. Great work.
Thank you. And yeah, my dad, I mean, he was there for us, raised us as much as my mum. You know, we lived with him when our parents separated for when we were younger, and you know, he did a lot of the ferrying around of us to tournaments, things like that. All the washing, the ironing, all the fun stuff. I'm sure he enjoyed, but. Yeah, I mean, like you said, you know, he's obviously in the background, but you know, he's a great dad to us and still is today.
It's fantastic that you've got that with both of your parents, because it doesn't always work out like that, which is great, and you need that, especially when you're growing up and there's a lot of pressure, obviously, on both of you, and you've both done so brilliantly. I mean, I know it's hard graft, I know you have to put the work in, but it is remarkable. I just wonder where we're going to get the next Murrays.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, maybe a few will come from watching these videos.
I hope so. That's a brilliant idea, actually, and you will inspire, particularly young people.
Yeah, I mean, look, I think Andy, you know, has created so much interest in the game.
That's a
with what, you know, I guess with what we've both achieved over the last sort of 10 years, and you know, I hope that you know, the country's able to kind of put themselves in a position with the right initiatives and stuff to kind of maximise from that, because. You know, who knows when we'll have another Andy, basically.
And are you counting down to Wimbers? Are you sorted for Wimbledon?
Yeah, all sorted.
Because getting a doubles partner, Jamie, it must be like dating, because you've got to get somebody that you just click with.
Yeah.
It's a really important relationship, isn't it? And it must be quite difficult to get that chemistry.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the chemistry's key. I mean, it's like a marriage in a way, because you spend so much time with your partner. You know, you're basically on the same schedule, so. You're waking up at the same time, you're going for breakfast together, you're practicing together, you're waiting around for your match, you're playing your match, obviously stressful situation, and then, you know, in the evening, probably if you're still talking to each other, you're going for dinner. So it's intense, you know, and you need to be doing that with someone that you enjoy spending time with, I think.
Of course, lots of people, you know, inevitably, I have to ask you, loads of people are saying, you know, would Andy come and play doubles with you? Do you think that would ever happen? Do you think that's likely to happen? I mean, how is he right now?
Yeah, I mean, I've been asked that a lot as well.
I bet you have, of course. I know.
It's difficult. I think he's obviously gone through a lot with his surgery, and he's doing his best to kind of do all the rehab and get back to being as fit as he can to give himself the best chance to play again. But I think the problem for his surgery is that he doesn't have anything to go on, because no one's really done that surgery and then come back. So because it's relatively new, I think, in the sporting world. So we'll just have to wait and see with that. But I don't think he's putting any pressure on himself to return today.
He shouldn't. He really shouldn't. And we've got you to cheer on. Thank goodness.
No pressure there. Yeah.
No, but that's the thing. I always think about that about Wimbledon for any Brit, but especially you two. You know, the pressure is absolutely intense. It's amazing that you just get on that court and you can just focus.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, I love it because it's an amazing tournament, and you're so privileged to have a home Grand Slam. You know, so many of the tennis players don't have that, and it is an amazing place to play. It's always a great atmosphere. We get great support from the British public, and you know, we have all our friends and family coming to watch. It's such a unique tournament for us.
Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing. We can't wait to see you. Now, he's going to be Sir Andy tomorrow. Do you have to call him Sir Andy and genuflect?
He hasn't forced that upon me yet, but sometimes I get mail to the house and it's like Sir Andy Murray, and it's weird. It's weird seeing it, but. Yeah, tomorrow's a big day for him. I'm excited for him.
Oh, it's great. It really is. And I love the fact you genuinely do all get on. You really do. And you're a smashing family. Thank you for everything that you've done for tennis. And good luck with the YouTube channel.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks
for having me on the show.
It really is. Jamie, thank you. Thank you so much.